I hate museums as much as I love them. The idea of them, anyway. Art should be free, out in the world, not hidden away like this. Yes, but there's also people like you that take the art, so we kind of have to protect it, girly. You can't have it both ways. Hi, Hyperfix Kate here with Boyfriend Dungeon. Though on our last episode we did a girlfriend dungeon. We had Valeria with us for the first time, and it went so good until it went so bad. Chances are you're probably jumping from one episode to the other, and I'm still recovering from that. That was a rough first boss fight, but we learned a lot, and we're gonna go and kick ass again. But first, let's check some messages. Ooh, wear something red. That is one of my colors. I have an idea. You like museums? Meet me at the museum. Wear something red. Yes, I love museums. I just went to the, I think it's the Nature Museum in Ottawa. I went there this past weekend, and it was so fun. Got to look at some dinosaurs. Always a good time. There was a whole marine biology exhibit, which is my jam. Learned a lot about the blue whale, which is fascinating stuff. Blue whales are massive, majestic creatures, and they are fueled on such tiny little creatures. It's awesome. Amongst other things. What else was there? Gosh, there was so much. It was a great museum. I love museums. I could walk around a museum all day long. So I'm digging that that's where she wants to go. And then Isaac, our lovely. Like to practice more parries. I often practice at the mission. Care to join me? Okay. I just like to say yes. What's the worst that can happen? I just don't feel it and I want to leave? Okay. I'll at least go. The Sanctuary of San Drogo. Ooh. Like Khal Drogo? I feel like that's more of a Sunder date, no? Speaking of which, what's he... He hasn't been sending me anything. Okay. Which is fine. Sunder's trouble anyway. By the time we catch up back with him, he'll be in trouble of some sort. I know it. Alright, museum date. Well, we said yes to her first. I just feel like it's only fair. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I apologize. We're just gonna go back home. And I wanted to check out the crafting table, because we just did a lot in that dungeon, including grabbing crafting materials. Ooh, anime t-shirt recipe. Fun. Gosh, the anime I've been watching a lot lately has been Dungeon Meshi, like Delicious in Dungeon. I've been watching that pretty bingey stuff, but very wholesome stuff. I love the RPG aspect of it. Feels very meta in that aspect. The characters are charming and adorable. All good stuff. Let's make a cupcake, sure. Oh, it's cute. It looks actually pretty tasty. We need this red thing that I know that Eric sells at his shop. Ugh. Eric. Looks like the t-shirt. Is it a t-shirt I can gift or is it a t-shirt I can wear? That's so cute. It looks like a t-shirt you'd buy off Temu. Like it's no, a Miku shirt, but it's off of Temu, yeah. Let's see, mirror. Is that for us? It is! Oh, cool. Yeah, let's wear it. I want more clothes. I love customizing characters. I'm one of those people that when they're playing The Sims, they'll make the Create a Sim family for hours and hours and hours, and then never play them. That's my toxic trait in The Sims. I will build and create, and then I never play my save files. They just sit there to collect dust for eternity. That's my toxic Sims trait. She said yes first, but Isaac is here, so we're gonna go here. I don't play favorites. I play efficiency. Whoa. I know he said... I didn't realize we were gonna be in a church. I feel like this is a little counter... Okay, it's fine. We'll Hail Mary and all that. Makes a surprisingly good combat training space. You're improving, but your parry is actually a bit too consistent? That's a lie. Are you lying to me? What are you lying to me for? You could try going a bit slower or faster, or try a new parry direction. Surprise is the spice of life. And fencing. Go on, take a stab at it. The spice. Big Dune fan. I want more of the Dune movies. So badly. Mm,
Right.
Probably quickly. Yes, just like that. Perform perfectly. Just lovely. Are you flirting with me? I did just ask that, so are you flirting with me?
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Certainly not. I mean, I do think you're attractive, but oh my gosh. I meant the comment purely professionally, I assure you. Ugh. You're a I don't mix business with pleasure kind of person, and I respect it, but also come on, Isaac. Come on. Practice parries and lunges for a while. I would love to lunge at you, Isaac, but in a sexy way, of course. Nice work. You even have me sweating. Just getting started. You launch into a new duel, and he doesn't spare you an inch. The inches. I want the inches, though. He deflects every thrust, easily knocking them aside and scoring on you. I guess I'd rather he score on me than something else. Maybe. Maybe I'm into that. Who knows? Wow, you're amazing. Isaac pauses to take a breath. I appreciate it, thank you. So modest, so humble, very demure, very mindful. I suppose regular practice has its advantages. Besides, just exercise and relieving aggression towards my father. Ugh, preach, am I right? Parents. I didn't mean to show off. I get impatient sometimes, I suppose. And you handled me rather well, I must say. Heck yeah! Ooh, and a new ability. Counterattack if used just before an incoming attack. Okay. That was very helpful when we were with Valeria just now in the last dungeon, so... Why are we in a church? Your fencing gear suits you. Well, he told us why, because it's a great combat training space. I'm not going to ask him again. I'd rather talk about his, his fit.
Oh?
That fencing suit does add a little riz to him, I will admit. Like, it's very classy, very, again, very demure, very mindful. I will say, my 2024 bingo card did not include the word demure, and I'm very impressed with people for finally learning that that's a word. I spend my whole youthful life reading books and expanding on my vocabulary and SAT words and all that good stuff, just for everybody in my adult life to use the same 10 words over and over again. So when people come across a new vocab word and it turns into like a viral thing, I'm always like, oh, thank God, just a new word to hear. Thank you. Takes off his fencing jacket, looking around. I also appreciate that he is a sharp-dressed man most of the time. My mother raised me in this church. It's a comforting place. Oh, that's very sweet. I feel like his mama passed, though, right? She wasn't as kind as your mother. It sounds like she did some things, right? Oh, okay. So you have mommy issues and daddy issues. She came for the community, mostly, but I took to it more deeply. Okay. There are so many mysteries in this life, Kate. Some people suffer. Others become swords. Very true. Some people suffer, some people become weapons. Yeah. A purpose is helpful. Do you believe in a god of some kind? That's a heavy question. I feel like he wouldn't be asking me that if he wasn't remotely interested in me in a relationship, so that's something. And I'm going to answer honestly. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm atheist by any means. I think the closest thing I would say is agnostic. Like, I believe in a higher power, but I'm not sure specifically which one it would be or could be. I just accept, you know, if eventually I do face those things and I become part of those things, then okay, you know. But I don't let it take up a lot of my headspace. I'm usually really busy running around chasing like kittens and my kid. Questioning and open-mindedness are important. Even so, I hope you decide one day. Well, I appreciate that. I wish I could decide on what I want for breakfast half the time, Isaac, so I feel like you're stretching a bit. Belief can be really strengthening, one way or the other. I have beliefs. I believe in being a good person. At least I can agree that love is power, not just lust. Real, generous, patient love. That is also something I believe in, yes. I'd like to think that love can connect everyone, no matter what deity we believe in or don't. This is true. There are so many suffering people. I want to help them all. I can't stop loving this character. I am so into Isaac's vibe. He's someone with aspirations and beliefs, and he wants good things. And he is a very professional. Isaac's my favorite. Can you tell? Can you tell? Is Isaac your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. I feel like I'm in Team Isaac. I'm feeling Valeria too. I've warmed up to her a bit. And then Sunder, we haven't seen in a while. I'm hoping we catch up with him soon. I know you like talking business, and I see it more as a powerful tool. I started Brooks Associates to tackle wealth and equality, but most wealthy people aren't interested. You don't say. He releases a long exhalation, shaking his head. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for handling my father so gracefully before. Vincent can be a difficult man. Lots of saber rattling. Ooh. I want to ask all of these questions. I find that choosing which question to ask has been the hardest part of this game for me. Like, well, that and that boss fight. But I'm such a curious person by nature, so I want to ask all these things. I do want to know why you don't stand up to him. Isaac frowns, looking away. He wants what he thinks is best for me. Still, perhaps I should try to say something. But no matter how sharp I get, I can never get a word in edgewise. That's a cute pun. I feel this a lot. My relationship with my parents is also not the greatest, as you can tell. And I feel like standing up to your parent is something that takes a lot. It takes a lot for a person, especially when they're not used to doing it. Like if they don't have that freedom in the dynamic with your parents to speak your mind and to have that independent voice. If they don't believe in self-advocacy, they never taught you self-advocacy, so you can't go to them and say, hey, that hurt my feelings, or hey, let's talk this conflict out. If your parents aren't teaching you that, it's really difficult to learn later down the road, which I'm finding out. And I see that Isaac struggles with that too, so very relatable. How do you work up the courage to go into the dungeon even when you're afraid? I just plunge in, or your dad's a dungeon monster? I mean, I think by comparison, maybe, but I just plunge in.
Oh?
Yeesh, I tried that with Vincent once as a teenager. It did not end well. I think we all just plunge into fights with our parents when we're teenagers, yeah. I think I still have a scar on my hilt from that scuffle. It was an accident, but still. So his dad is probably a saber. See context clues. We all have our own strategies for survival. That is very true, and some of us don't know when to stop with survival mode and just to start living our lives again. Which has been the last few years of my life, and I feel like it's going better. Even in human form, I find it easier to parry than to go on the offensive. Well, yeah. The crowd starts filtering in. Perhaps the service will start soon.
Oh?
Oh, out of time already? How it flies. Next time, I'll make sure we don't get interrupted. I would love that. Would you like to offer a gift? Ooh. I don't know if I have a gift for Isaac yet. I don't think he's a cupcake guy. He didn't really like sweets? Yeah, he's more of a fruit. Like the apricot gelato is a sweet, but I don't think it's a cupcake sweet. With trace artisanal ingredients. It's a gourmet cupcake though. That's a good point. Okay, it's a gourmet cupcake, and he was talking about like rosemary waffles. So I feel like he'll appreciate a home-baked gourmet cupcake. Yeah. Ah, you know me so well. Thank you. Yes. Penguin pebbling pays off again. Good day, Kate. Be well. Oh, I love you too, baby. You head home. Penguin pebbling, for those who don't know, in the Spectrum community, it's the same behavior that penguins do, right? Where they offer gifts to each other in the, usually in the form of a pebble, if you're a penguin. There was a whole movie about it in the 90s. It was great. But in the communities that I'm part of, penguin pebbling is when we will gift each other things that we know that person will like. Typically it's like, oh, well, I heard that you really like coffee, so I bought you this special roast from my local coffee shop, or I bought you this new mug, something that you know that they're gonna love, just to show that you care about them. Because sometimes expressing that is hard. in words or in communication, so we'll gift. I also penguin pebble with information. Sometimes a little too enthusiastically, I will like info dump on people. But if it's an interest that I know they like, I will try to share like all the fun facts and like cool things I know about that topic. And that's my way. Sharing that knowledge is my way of saying, I like you and I think you would find this interesting. So penguin pebbling paid off because Isaac loves our cupcake. What's the right emoji to use? Oh, thank you for coming to practice. I'm so pleased with your progress. What's the right emoji to use? That's adorable. You don't need emoji or... Okay, this... We were just in a church. You don't put the eggplant emoji anywhere near the church. Come on, people. Like... Let's do the party. Party emoji is something that I use a lot because life is a party. Yeah. That's okay. Let us go to the dungeon. He's so cute. What a great character. And then Valeria, haha, JK, wear whatever you want. Oh. I appreciate that she told me to wear red. I think I just might just because she asked me. But I don't know if I own anything red. I found you another date. You've probably met her already. This emoji I use a lot too. It'll be fine. Go to Paradise Lost tomorrow at noon. She'll be wearing a blue jacket. Great. And don't forget to smile. Thanks, Jessie. Fake smiles are bad. Never mind. Smiling optional. I appreciate that. Don't tell me to smile. Especially in pictures. I will never smile nice. Let me go double check and make sure I have something red. I don't think I do. I think it's pink. I think I have a pink thing. Oh, I do have red. Okay. And then... Do I want to change my hair? I feel like I've been really enjoying the wavy, but the bun's cute too. I wear my hair up in a bun a lot, especially in mom mode. Ooh. And I'm in combat a lot. Oh, but I'm going to be on a date. I wear my hair down on dates a lot. Okay. I'm going to leave the bucket hat so that she can see into my eyes better. Awesome. Off we go. I forgot to start the timer before this episode started, so it's either going to be wicked short or way longer, and you're welcome. Do I want to go check out this new person, or do I want to meet her at the museum? Let's go to the museum! I don't want to leave her hanging a long time. Especially with time blindness. Oh man, I lose track of time sometimes and I feel so bad because I end up like, you know, not astronomically late, but late enough where I feel like that person's been sitting there for a minute. I always feel bad. I always text them to let them know I'm on my way. But that doesn't make me feel less guilty about it. You find Valeria in the lobby and she leads you into the museum. In the first gallery, Valeria glares daggers at one of the sculptures. Are you going to talk more about commercialism? It's too perfect. Perfection is so boring, I don't trust it. I love this girl. She's seen some shit. You can tell. You can tell. She's just, there's something there. I'm going to say I prefer paintings because I do. Me too. So much more left to the imagination. Valeria guides you through the museum without a map, according to her whim. Ooh. Last year I had the privilege of going to the art museum in Chicago, and I finally got to see like some real like Rembrandts, and the Monet exhibit they had was stunning. So happy to just be in a room full of Monets. Yeah, I love museums, man. It's so fun. And my kid is finally getting to that age now where going to like those interactive science museums is actually worth the time. Like he's old enough now to interact with the things, and I'm so pumped to be doing that. It's gonna be one of my winter activities with him, is to go to hang out at the science museum. You feel an impulse to give a gift, but you don't have anything to give. I know. I didn't craft stuff. She talks about the art with intimate fondness, like they're eccentric family members. Oh. Just wondering, if you could steal a painting from any museum, which one would it be? Are you a cop? So suspicious. I admire your caution. But no, it's an idle question. Allegedly. You've really never thought about it before. Yeah, I did. I would definitely steal a water lily. I would definitely steal a Monet water lily. Yeah. You'd steal the birth of Venus! Excellent choice. Ground floor near the stairs. He knows where it is. That's amazing. The real issue is the size. It's 3 by 2.18 meters, and it'd be a crime to roll it up. Stealing it is a crime. No, I'm definitely at the you thought this through.
Huh?
Well, it wouldn't do to get caught, would it? Probably not. I mean, yeah, don't steal art. That's bad, but it's a video game. Steal art if I want to. I'd miss out on the chance to enjoy my painting if I was in prison. This is true. I appreciate how Thomas Crown affair this all is. This is great. That's a movie I wasn't expecting to reference in this game. Now it's your turn. Which would you liberate? Oh, well, Monet's not an option, so let's go with... Oh, these are great choices. Mona Lisa's cliche. Let's go with The Kiss. The Kiss is pretty great. One of my favorite viral things that goes around is when people remake The Kiss with like fictional characters or they're like OTPs. It's really cute to see. And cool. It's a very cool art style. A passionate and bold piece. Rather like you, I think. Why, thank you. I hate museums as much as I love them. The idea of them, anyway. Art should be free, out in the world, not hidden away like this. Yes, but there's also people like you that take the art, so we kind of have to protect it, girly. You can't have it both ways. But Verona Beach isn't so bad. The museum's free and open to the public. That is cool. Free museums for all. Love me some culture for free. Have you heard about the new mural at the mall? No, but have you heard that there's a giant rotary crab monster there? Oh wait, you were there with me. Maybe we can go look at it together sometime. I'd love to know what you think. Yeah, I would much rather go look at a mural with you than go kill that baddie. That would be great. People are saying it's the Roses of Venus. You know, the anonymous graffiti artists? Ooh. Maybe they thought Verona Beach needed a little more beauty and love. To protect the world from devastation. Am I right?
Huh?
Just as you're getting to know her better, Valeria's attention wanders. That seems like her too. You look around to see what's distracting her and waits. It's the guy from the park. He's standing at the gallery entrance glaring at you both. Dude, there's no smoking in here, sir. There's fine art. I'm so sorry. I'll take care of this. She grabs the guy by the shoulder and pulls him away. She whispers to him. They look intimate, like they've known each other forever. Yeah, what story happened there? Like, what did you bail him out of, or vice versa? What happened? Because I feel like the two of you are only friends because you went through a trauma together. What happened? After a few moments, Valeria returns, looking flushed and angry. Yep, she mad about that back then, too. She's not over it. Do you want to get out of here? You mean go home with you? What happened to romance, and why was he here? I'm not going to ask her why, because she's just going to yell at me. Let's see if she'll go home with me. Yeah, that's what do you want to get out of here generally means. Alright. Ooh, escape. Enemies nearby get confused when you roll out of sight. That would be... No, that's what we've been doing. Which I love, by the way. That barrel roll is awesome. I will be using that a lot more. And then sneaky. Enemies are confused longer. Oh, good. What do you say? Hell yes. Some other time, let's say friends. Ooh. I'm gonna say some other time because we do have that other date at the pet place, and I don't know. I like her, but I still don't really fully trust her, especially because we just talked about art theft on our date. Like, I feel like it's if I go home with her, it sounds like it's gonna be wicked hot, but I don't know if I'm gonna regret it after, and that's something I want to kind of still explore a little bit. I'll call you, Valeria says. Eventually, you head home. Okay. Well, that was a whole lot of information, but oh, you up. That was a lot of information. And yet, I feel like I learned nothing at the same time. Got to look at some cool art, though, which is always good. You up. So tempted to do new phone who dis. Morning. Thanks for making the museum more fun. Then I maybe made it awkward. I want to see you again, but I need to think. Let's just dunge for a while. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Alright. Another successful date on our belts here. And whew, yeah, I have more questions than answers about Valeria. That's okay. We'll roll right into them in our next dungeon. So we'll go to the pet store, meet our mysterious other date that Jesse set up for us, and then we'll go hang out at the dungeon, hopefully. In the meantime, like, subscribe, comment on what you think that Dude and Valeria are all about. I want to know your thoughts. Are they besties? Are they frenemies? Please let me know. And I will be streaming on Sunday on Twitch. We do a Pokemon afternoon stream, just a nostalgia run. Nothing fancy, but very chill. I appreciate the people that show up. They offer some really great conversation. Lurkers are always welcome if you want to just hang out while you're getting ready for your week. I mean, that's why it's there. So start your week off with me. That'd be great. And subscribe, turn on your notifications for the next episode. We'll be doing this again next Friday. And in the meantime, take care of yourself and the people that you love. Bye!